Tottenham 2024-2025 Europa League final after victory over Manchester United. Tottenham Hotspur have finally ended a trophy drought that began 17 years ago. Tottenham Hotspur have won this season's Europa League after beating Manchester United in Wednesday's night All-English final at San Mamés in Bilbao. It was a drab final for large parts of the 90 minutes without much of the way of attacking intent from either side, but Spurs took the lead in the closing stages of the first half in fortuitous circumstances. Bernard Johnson didn't get clean contact on Pape Sarr's cross, but the movement of his run caused enough confusion that the ball ended up deflecting off Luke Shaw's arm and back into the Tottenham's forward path to scrap. He stood at it as it crossed the line. United didn't really respond, but were almost gifted an equalizer midway through the second half when Guglielmo Vicario fumbled what ought to have been a straightforward catch, and only Mickey van de Ven acrobatic goal line clearance kept Spurs in front from Rasmus Højlund's header. There was a spell of late pressure from Ruben Amorim's United when Alejandro Garnacho was brought off the bench, perhaps too late to make a genuine impact, while Vicario made a save to deny Luke Shaw, but Spurs managed to see it through to claim their first major trophy since 2008. Remarkably, Johnson is the first Spurs player to score in a final since Jonathan Woodgate in the 2008 victory, which came in a League Cup victory over Chelsea. But Tottenham have now won 3 Europa Leagues, or UEFA Cup as it was known prior in the 2009-2010 season. Titles following on from succession is in 1971 to 1972 season, 1983 to 1984 season. It makes them the joint second most successful club in the competition's history alongside Inter, Milan, Liverpool, Juventus, and Atletico Madrid. Only Sevilla, who has won it 7 times, have won it more. Overdue major silverware aside, the prize for winning the Europa League is huge. Automatic entry into the league phase of the next season's Champions League it doesn't just carry prestige, it's the associated riches that are part and parcel of competing at European football top table. Just being part of the league phase is a guarantee £15.9 million. That is $21.4 million. There is then additional revenue for the final league position after 8 match days, as well as enough win or draw. Each knockout round brings yet more riches, so the further a club goes in the competition, the more money they can earn. In total, Real Madrid pocketed £139 million, that is $157.5 million for winning the last season's Champions League. And while that is likely to be beyond Spurs in 2025-2026, it serves as an example of just how lucrative and therefore important to the account being part of it truly is. For more information, subscribe to Avuncular's production on YouTube and Avuncular's movie on YouTube. On behalf of the management team of Avuncular Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this episode. We hope to see you in subsequent episode. It is goodbye from us for now. Thanks at Avuncular's production. Copyright Avuncular Services. It's your sport analyst, Achebe David, saying thank you and see you some other time. Bye.